Hey guys, so I've got Hey guys, so I've created this really nice green olive smoky eye with this nice winged eyeliner for a perfect St. Patrick's Day. Even though, I don't really do much for St. Patrick's Day, but it's perfect if you're going out for like a date or something, or if you're just sitting at home in a hoodie like me. But keep watching and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thanks. Love you. Hey guys, so here I'm taking my e.l.f. hydrating primer and I'm putting this all over my face. Mainly focusing that in the T-zone where I get extra dry. And now I'm taking my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer and I'm putting this all over in my T-zone to smooth out any dry patches and pores. And now I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Lumi Primer and I'm just putting this on the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit on my forehead just to give us that really nice dewy luminous glow. And now I'm mixing for foundation the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation with the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. I absolutely love this combination of foundations. It is so nice, looks great in photos, and looks really nice and glowy and dewy. So I'm just putting that all over my face. Now I'm taking my Real Techniques complexion sponge and blending that all in. Just making sure to get it all by my forehead and jawline and down my neck. Like so. Now I'm taking my NYX concealing wand, HD concealing wand, and I'm just highlighting my face with that on my usual highlighting places and also concealing. And now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and I'm just putting that under and over the NYX concealer in the same exact spots. And now I'm taking the shade Cafe in the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and I'm just contouring this on my cheekbones, forehead, and sides of the nose. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. So yeah, and then I'm also going to put that on the sides of my nose, the top of my nose, and draw a line across my nose. Now I'm taking my blending sponge again and blending that out. And just blending that out, making sure it all blends in really nice and there's not just like a straight line on my face. Blending out my chin. Everywhere I put that dark color and blending that out with my concealer I put too. Like so. And now I'm going to start blending out the nose. And the key to get the nose is you pinch your beauty blender together to make sure it's a little bit smaller and then just get the sides of your nose and everywhere else. So now that I contour, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit and my Real Techniques contour brush and I'm taking the banana shade and I'm setting all my concealer, just my under eye and everywhere I put that light highlighting concealer. Now I'm taking my Kat Von D shade light palette and I'm contouring this with this e.l.f. complexion brush and the middle shade. And I'm just contouring my cheeks everywhere I put that darker cafe color concealer. And this is just going to set that too. And now I'm taking my Maybelline Master Fix Studio Powder. And I'm putting that all over my face and baking my under eye. And I'm just going to apply this using a powder puff. And this is just going to lock in all that cream contour so that it doesn't slip around all day. And it lasts all day, So, Now I'm just going to bake under the contour, and this is really just going to help clean up the contour and look like your cheeks are really carved and so they could cut a bitch. And setting under eye, and then with the leftover powder I just dusted that over, and now I'm priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion and setting that shadow with a light eyeshadow. This one is just from the Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette because I love them as eyeshadows also. And so once my lid is set, I'm going to take that middle shade that I used to contour and build this up in my crease as a transition shade. Just like so. And then I'm just going to do that to both eyes to make sure both of them are even. And now I'm taking that darker shade in the contour kit and focus this just on the outer V of the eye. And yep, just doing that on the other eye. Yeah, my family doesn't really do much for St. Patrick's Day. My mom usually cooks this like corned beef and cabbage or something, but I think it's dead ass gross, so I usually just like order Chinese food or something. But yeah, we don't do much for St. Patrick's Day. I'm just gonna blend out that color we put in the outer V of my eye, just like so, and just make sure to really blend that color. So now I'm dipping into my Wet n Wild palette. And this is a really cheap eye palette. You can get it at any drugstore for like $4, I think. But I'm taking that light creamy shade and just using that as a brow bone highlight. Now I'm dipping into that light Shamrock green color. And I'm just putting this on all over my lid. Just like that, and bringing that color all the way out to the second half of my lid where we put that darker color on the outer V of my eye, just to connect those two colors. Like so. Now I'm dipping back into that same palette and taking that same dark color and going over my outer V of my eye again and just blending those two colors together. And then I'm just going to do that same thing, and then I'm putting that brown color on the outer part of the green and the inner part of the green to make it not just look like a blob of color. Like that. This is just going to really give your eye some nice depth and make it look really nice and put together. And of course a couple silly faces on the way. So just like that. And just going over that, making sure it's all nice and blended. So like that. And I'm just blending out all those harsh edges so that it all looks really seamlessly. And now I'm taking my L'Oreal Lacquer liner and the shade Blackest Black. And this is from their Infallible line. I love this. And I'm just going to create the perfect wing for this look. I went a little bit dramatic on this wing, but it looks really nice for a nice dramatic look. And I think it fits perfectly. So I'm just extending out and making a straight line, and then just extending the line in. Now I'm taking my Kat Von D ink liner and connecting that wing to the inner corner of my eye. I love using the gel liner to draw the wing, and then the liquid liner to really just smooth out that wing and make it look really nice and seamless and stay all day and really black. I especially love this eyeliner by Kat Von D. Oh, and that liner's in the shade Trooper, if you were wondering. So I'm just going right over that wing. And now I'm taking my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. And I'm just filling my brows. Nothing too harsh today because I went really dramatic on the eyes. I wanted to kind of do a little more of a natural brow, if you will. I mean, it didn't turn out that natural, but more natural than usual, I should say. And making sure to brush that out with a spoolie. And I like to draw like a couple fake hairs in the beginning of my eyebrow with the eyebrow pomade. And now I'm just wiping off the excess baking powder on my face that we used earlier. And so I was just elongating my eyebrow and perfecting it. And then I did the other eyebrow the same way. So there, I did my eyebrows, and, well, never mind. Well, I just elongated the tail, and just made sure my eyebrows were really nice and perfect, and just going back and forth, evening them out, and combing them with a spoolie, of course. And that was the eyebrows. So now I took my e.l.f. blush palette, and one of the blushes just broke the other day because I dropped it when I was going up the stairs. But I'm mixing that really hot pink and that kind of glittery peachy color, and it does the perfect, like, nice spring bright blush. And now I'm taking my favorite mascaras, and I applied those. But before I do that, I'm taking this Wet n Wild eyeliner, and I'm popping that in the waterline. I first went in with the brown eyeliner, and then went in with the black eyeliner pencil, and this is just going to deepen up the waterline and make it look really nice. And then going back in with that same contour color, and just smoking out the bottom lash line. This really adds some really nice definition, and really just pulls together the bottom lash line. Now I'm going in with my Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced and my Lash Sensational, the new one, and just adding a couple coats of mascara to really pump up this look, like so. And this is just really gonna add really nice volume. I always use this combination when I want tons and tons of volume, and that was the look. And then I decided I wanted a nice lip, so I took this Infallible Pro Matte Gloss and went over my lips with it, and that was the look. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys.